deal. Load up my big nine, now I'm finna shoot to kill. If you buzzers living in this tip and finna do the deal. Load up my big nine, now I'm finna shoot to kill. If you buzzers living in this tip and finna do the deal. Load up my big nine, now I'm finna shoot to kill. If you buzzers living in this tip and finna do the deal. Load up my big nine, now I'm finna shoot to kill. If you buzzers living in this tip and finna do the deal. Load up my big nine, now I'm finna shoot to kill. If you buzzers living in this tip and finna do the deal. Load up my big nine, now I'm finna shoot to kill. If you buzzers living in this tip and finna do the deal. Load up my big nine, now I'm finna shoot to kill. If you buzzers living in this tip and finna do the deal. Load up my big nine, now I'm finna shoot to kill. If you buzzers living in this tip and finna do the load up my big nine, now I'm finna shoot to kill. If you buzzers living in this tip and finna do the deal. Load up my big nine, now I'm finna shoot to kill. If you buzzers living in this tip and finna do the deal. Load up my big nine, now I'm finna shoot to kill. If you buzzers living in this tip and finna do the deal. Load up my big nine, now I'm finna shoot to kill. If you buzzers living in this tip and finna do the deal.
say?
It's a smash.
Your favorite artist, biggest songs, the one that fucking featured us. Us, as in me and Scream, the ones who make your speakers bust, the ones who make the reaper blush. I feel like Jesus Christ, the way my sneakers rust. Nose bleeding like I've been snorting bleaching dust. Now I got to set the blood, now I know the hustle. First you got to find it, but don't stick around until the drugs gone. It's always money, yeah, the bitches cashing out from these love songs. They always want to hand us, so I make sure I got my gloves on. Baby, sweat and blood, dropped a few tears along the way. People come and go, but I ride for the ones that long the station. Dust till dawn to hibernate, from dawn to dusk. I find a way to leave my fucking mark on this world that trace the Martin Ray.
Diamonds on my mind like I can't afford to think. Talking to myself like I can't afford to shrink. Never thought that I could love till I sipped on that drink. Okay, let me collect myself. Smoke leaking out the ghost like it came from here. Yeah, ugly but I ball like I'm Tony Snell. If we bidding over bitches then I'll be farewell. Yeah, you know that shawty wanna thug. Yeah, I just want the drugs. Surrounded by these hoes praying for them in the clubs. Bitches show me where the love and I show you where it ain't. Just some bugs on my grill, steady fucking on my paint.
If she try to put me in a clique, you know it's time to trip. Time trip on the bus, the niggas talking that bullshit.
Try to put me in the flick, you know what time to trip on the bus, niggas talking that bullshit.
Try to put me in the flick, you know what time to trip on the bus, niggas talking that bullshit.
Try to put me in the flick, you know what time to trip on the bus, niggas talking that bullshit.
Try to put me in the flick, you know what time to trip on the bus, niggas talking that bullshit.
Yeah, these shadows creeping by me, I can't let the reaper find me. All the pain is getting blinding while I watch my life go by me. The devil hold me tight, close my eyes and say goodnight. When I turn off all the lights, the only time I'm feeling right. Been searching for an end, give a fuck about a man. Stacking up from what I've earned, I'm getting high but still descend. Why do nothing, numb the pain, try my best to drown it out. Sinking feeling setting in, too long I've been down and out. My past in front of me and somehow block out all the sun. And everything I wanna be won't happen here, so now I'm done. Now I run inside my shell, they won't know so they can't tell. All alone ain't feeling well, that bottom pit